Hello, this is Ami, the intuitive at Let Me See What We See. Thank you for connecting me, allowing me to be in your experience. I am so excited to begin this new season of the podcast Let Me See What We See. So the new season began, and where I am here in the linear time matrix schedule is that autumn of 2017, autumn 2017, and I'm completely refreshed, taking a break for the last quarter, and absolutely refreshing to start this newness. Today's podcast, I would like to go through with you is, as usual, I like to provide the guided mindfulness exercise, the practical conscious breathing exercise, the quickest way to connect to the mindfulness state. And following that, just exercising a conscious awareness, notice a self, and sharing what would be possible to connecting to each part of us as a conscious participant of life creation. And that allows us to manage even invisible element as a tool to redirect for ideal creation as an energy management. So to learn about the energy management, it would be wise to get the ideas and what would allow you to work on it in a way it's helpful, useful, practical for your everyday creation. And here, I suppose you are busy engaging into a fast-paced, productive creation each day and wondering about bettering for each area of your life to make it more something that fulfilling or quality or changing needs to be more aligned to the heart of the matter in a practical structure, and looking for something somewhere, some tips, idea, or wondering about the possibility, or ready to experiment something that resonates to your preference or choices or taste, whatever you name it, the feeling of the resonance, you came to the right place. So I myself is in the business management, communication, serving for Fortune 500 corporations, communication needs, and business development for local and also global companies and businesses and corporations. And noticing that what would make our productive, structured, and also fully aligned the heart of the mother, yes, passion and willingness to dedicate fully, not just the calculated mind driven, but more aligned to the full of exciting beingness for the work and in balancing with other areas of our life, providing the ideas and guiding that path for individual successful professionals as a coach advisor to share the way to look at that view, allowing me to become more aware of something useful, something practical format to share what I notice from influenced by a Japanese cultures and wisdom, one of which is the energy, the way to observe the energy. So I call it as a practical Zen. So the mindfulness is also part of that way to observe the energy and how we can utilize that available element for most ideal way to making better and reconnecting, re-establishing sense of self and well-being here now. So I would like to share this mindset of Japanese people who's behind the made in Japan product, their mindset that to observe non-physical energy element as if it's there to utilize for bettering. So if you're interested in, please stay tuned for the podcast and follow me at Spreaker.com or the YouTube. Search Ami the Intuitive for weekly podcast. Let me see what we see. And I am conducting the online workshop class that help us exercising the mind, stretching our mind and expanding our awareness together by taking the time and to being open to the new idea, believing your value, you believe in yourself, and reminding the personal power to get the idea for the better next step. So that's the online class that I am preparing for those who are interested in to exercising your mind stretching. Please check that website at www.livewithclarity.com, livewithclarity.com, and sign up for the invitation list. That will help me invite you when the class is going to start. It's going to be the free class as an invitation only, so we can exercise the idea in a safe space, and I will make myself available for online chat so that we can talk and connect and discuss about the idea to become more aware of what is available, what can be useful for your personal enhancement, for your business choices or everyday activities or relationship to yourself, family, work, career, everything. So, thank you for allowing me. So first off, I would like to start with the conscious breathing exercise to being current. One of the things that mindfulness is becoming kind of a fashion trend in, and especially California and some urban business district, or these communities, just like a yoga, mindfulness. To me, raised in Japanese culture, Far East, I realized that these disciplines are everywhere. So the first time I bumped into the mindfulness exercise meditation, it's like, how come we need to take the special time to do these things? Because me, as a Japanese grown up in the schools and family, we do it all the time in the flow of daily activity. So it's kind of becoming the ritual before doing something, without being aware of that special kind of practice, as we take the time, 2 hours or a special time to do that things. If you are coming from the culture influenced from Far East country called Japan. So, however, we don't see, and something we see as a new, and there is a way to learn, and that is an interesting way for me to connect to the mindfulness exercise, which is nice. I mean, totally, because there is a many magnitude of learning. Let's say that if you would like to practice some music instrument, for example, for your own enjoyment, drums, violin, piano, for entertaining yourself or play with your friends, that's one thing. And if you are willing to practice as a teacher, to teach the instrument for other people, or some professional player as an occupation to become as a profession, that is a quite a different mindset for practice and the way to practice. So to me, it's the mindfulness is the same thing. This is originally from the Zen is the monk at the temple. So no need for everyone to become monk, right? To practice Zen. Just the same idea as that playing piano, no need to become pianist professionally for all of these practitioners practicing piano. The same thing. So choosing the degree that what would fit your needs met. And these teachings of Zen can be everywhere in the daily living. So what I would like to share is the most practical way, quickest Zen practice. Practical Zen exercise for those who are busy, unable to give the time for 2 hours to do that mindfulness exercise, but wanna invite in the essence for everyday activity to make it better, make it as a habit, as a discipline. That can be possible. Again, I'm not saying that taking the whole day for meditation and practicing Zen is a negative thing. I love it. I love being part of the meditation at the temple or some groups to be in the nature or whatever, to sit there for hours and hours. That's wonderful. I enjoy a lot. However, sometimes the life asks us to participate in the busy, more minute by minute schedule. And then we need that. We need that connection, being part of nature, reconnecting to each part of us, capturing, especially when our minds are so busy of connecting to what happened, what is happening to other people, family member or clients or business or here in front of you. You know what I'm saying? And then you emotion is somewhere and your eyes are capturing different things, and one of these, and then you are expecting to be at the very important moment that you've been expecting to be part of. So one of these moments, you want to be the very best part of you. And do we have a time to sit in a mountainside for the 3 hours? No. You know what I'm talking about. So wouldn't it be nice to have that as a tool that we can utilize? Like if you get the 2 minutes, let us use the 2 minutes. Or 30 seconds, let us use that. And then training each part of us to connect into the state. And then perhaps it may help us when we need, right? Just like a muscle. When we need to run quick, and then we want to have that muscle ready on our legs, right? So that's what I'm talking about. And it will become better and better. That's better. And so size doesn't matter. Just taking the time to participate, dedicate, to connect, exercising, integrated person as here now, one at this present moment. I'm talking too much. So, mindfulness exercise, the quickest conscious breathing exercise, is to consciously inhaling from the nose and hold it in your body as long as you can, as much as you can, keep it. And then notice what inside of your body is responding to the air, just fully engaging each part inside of your body, and then let that out slowly from the mouth where the eyes are open. So the noticing your eyes, what your eyes are capturing during this breathing exercise, and using 5 senses: see, smell, hear, taste, touch. And then I highly encourage you to take your drink, something that make you feel comfortable, enjoyable. Drinking there in this together moments, that will help us to get recognized here now in the body, and then activating the sensor, engaging into this observer, noticer self, to notice what you are doing, each part of you. Okay, so let us take a long deep breath together, counting 3. 1, from the nose, eyes open, go. 2, 3, hold it in your lungs, eyes open, keep it in your stomach, and then let that slowly Do you notice that noticer self, that observing you intaking the air into your body and sensing what part of your body is responding to the new oxygen coming in to your body. I would like you to become aware of that, what you are noticing very consciously. Okay? So let's do that one more time. Breathing in from the nose, counting 3, 1. Now, 2, 3. Hold it. So pay attention what you're noticing. I am noticing that my body, the back of my body, I have a long hair and my back is becoming really heated up. So I feel the moist in between my hairs and the clothes and my back. So that's what I'm noticing. It's really stimulating. The heat is coming out from my body. So just noticing what you're noticing. Okay? So allow that noticer, observer self point of view, noticing what you are doing, responding in each part of you, what you're thinking, what you're feeling, how about your body, what you're noticing. All right, let's do that. Counting 3, 1 from the nose now. 2, 3. Hold it. Slowly from the mouth. So now that consciously align to here now in your presence by slowly intaking the air from the nose and then let that out slowly with no longer serving memories, event, emotions, whatever that doesn't serve your bettering, no longer in alignment. Let that out with the air. Okay? When you're ready, go. Thank you for joining, taking the time for conscious breathing exercise, being current here now. Hope you are feeling, noticing a change, ideally bettering. I feel myself little bit grounding in the sense of my heart was exciting in front of us, sort of, because I was too excited, nervous a little bit at the very beginning, but now my heart is back into the physical body, really connected to my stomach, my trunk, here and now. I feel good. How about yourself? Just the noticing the sense, the feeling where you are. So today's exercise, being current, is quickest meditation, practical Zen. I named it. And my wish is to connect with you, taking the time for ourselves, because we are so engaging into the flow, like what comes in front of us, right? And then sometimes that taking the time for ourselves is becoming the lowest priority. Especially like servant, customer, or the client, and then got to serve them as an highest priority, in some scene. Perhaps so. However, during the day, we must take care of our needs as the highest priority in order to serve the best maximum performance of your available self, because you are the most important person in your life, and your ability, your service, whatever that you do for others, it makes sense that when we are best in ourselves, we perform in the highest good, right? That would give the highest benefit to those who are receiving. So consciously taking the time, and this time is also helping me to take the time for myself to reconnect into self. So we do it together. It's pretty practical. So thank you for allowing me to do this and connect to the state and noticing it. It's such an useful, such an important. One of these so-called successful people, or in other words, that who are becoming the influencer, that their words or the decision is influencing that in quite a large magnitude, for example. So they feel responsible for when action. I mean, each of us, however, that more you get influence, then more you are needing to be really taking care of yourself, ideally. So these people taking their time, that's everywhere in any cultures. And some people making it as an occupation, or the path of their mission to share as a monk. However, the everyday life taking many roles as a professionals, as a customer serving, as a developer of the service, or the creator of home, or being a great parent, or being a good children, or good friends, or collaborator, co-worker, or we take many roles, wear many hats. And what about the relationship to yourself? And being is needing attention. Doing is creating our life. help being growing as a better person ideally. So noticing that aware person is connecting each part of us as a doer, as a being, as an observer. Utilize each part as an energy is ideal. The challenge would be that we are so intimate to ourselves. When we engage to doing, creating, it is hard to see that creator observing from detached state as a bird's eye, like seeing trees for forest. So taking the time, detaching, connecting self and how you're doing, what you've been creating, what you are noticing, what your heart is carrying. By paying attention to our emotions and mind as each energy, each part of us is bringing information as how we are doing. So notice us is notice and then also becoming a better user of the energy as a good manager of the energy management. So that's what I would like to share. And today's tips for the energy management is be the one who experiencing the outcome chosen by you. Be the person who is experiencing the outcome chosen by you. This is something paradoxical that when you notice that someone who is complaining about the situation, something is lacking, the resource is lacking. Or what if I have this, I can do that. Means absence of something is wanting to have. If we wanting to have something tomorrow, do we get that? There is an always wanting. As long as we are alive, and desire is a healthy thing that drives us to grow, make it better and more. That's a natural part of ourselves. So if there is no desire to do something, to eat, to create, to do, we are low energy. Sometimes we're encouraged to go there to experience. But so that wanting is a healthy part of it. However, complaining is the affirming the lack of something. The focus is always missing something. Is that resonate to the happiness, fulfilling abundance? No, because always focus is lacking. What we would like to have is available for serving, available for the opportunity, available for the resource, and available for abundance. There is the stance to participate, to set the goal, and create the plan, action plan. And in order to create the action plan, we embody that outcome? What if experiencing the goal chosen here, following the heart of the matter, wouldn't be nice to experience in this project in this way? So feeling that feeling, already experiencing that success. From there, see what's around. What would be needed to get prepared in order to matching, align with that you experiencing that goal. Beginning from the end. And then coming back here, that there is a room for us to feel as a preparation with the available resource. Wanting something is always, tomorrow might be doing this, tomorrow might be having it. How about now here? What is available? Getting prepared for that. Matching with that. Otherwise, tomorrow never comes. Tomorrow there's another tomorrow. There's another tomorrow. But here now, get prepared, matching with that experience chosen by you is allow us to fully engage into here now available energy, resource, idea, mind, heart of the matter, physical resource, every single pieces available for us here now can be that energy to reach that outcome chosen by you. Starting with invisible feeding the feel of that state already happened, experienced, be in that chosen goals. How do you notice who's around you? What you would need to fulfill that needs? Brainstorm from there, here, now. And then your physical sensor will sense what's around in the physical for the next, to the better, for the next. And to matching with that chosen goals one by one, and notice as an opportunity come in front of you as the wish or goal you chosen to come in your actuality. Thank you. So the tips to manage energy, better relationship to yourself is the beginning of all creation. So noticing what you are thinking, feeling, doing consciously. One of the quickest effective tool is to write that down, because our mind is such a messy place and we have a system to forget. Without it, we are in trouble. So use a human function, intellect, brain, our consciousness, which is only a 7% of our beingness. And we have a power to discipline using the choice. Once we become aware of something, and then we can choose. However, when we don't see it, we don't see. So reconnecting yourself, new relationship to yourself. Let us start using this new season to bring that relationship to yourself into the next level together. Join me for online exercise class. Signing up the invitation list, going to livewithclarity.com, livewithclarity.com. Look forward to exercising our mind stretching, awareness expansion through guided experience and intuitive way to capture in that non-physical yet elements, but available for here and now, your creation to the goal chosen by you. Thank you for joining me. I'm Ami, the intuitive energy management advisor. Look forward to connecting with you at livewithclarity.com. I see you next time. Until then, you have a wonderful day and live with clarity. Bye!